Good morning, everyone. How's everyone feeling today? Is today the day that we've all been waiting for? Well, let me introduce myself. I'm Paul McNeil. I'm the general manager of this beautiful Marriott Syracuse downtown. And I want to thank, first of all, before I get off stage, thank you to our beautiful team that's here assembled behind you folks. Big round of applause. These are the folks that are going to be creating new memories for the city of Syracuse and the local area. So thank you so much for being here. And these folks have done a great deal of work to get this hotel to where it is today and develop their service component to take great care of our guests. But without further ado, the gentleman that's behind the majority of everything that's happened here today and is going to get up here and share a little bit more information, I'd like to introduce Mr. Ed Riley, the owner, developer, designer, all the good things that are happening here. So Mr. Ed Riley, please come on up.
Thank you very much. Even got a gorgeous day to have this, so it's worked out very well. I'm going to save most of my remarks for the end, but I would like to thank Gary Thurston and his team and all Gary's involvement. We wouldn't be here without him. I see a couple of my other partners over here that have worked so hard on this. Mario LaGuardia for one on that end, El Gao. And we've also got, I think, Rich from Mackenzie Hughes was here too. Also great partners that made this happen. But what really made this happen was a great partnership with the city, the county, the state, and the community. Because I can't thank the community enough for all their support and what they've done. And now I'm going to ask you to support our wonderful associates that we have here that are going to take care of you and make things happen. So without any more of my comments, I'd like to introduce the mayor and also thank her for all her support for this project and getting this done. So, Mayor.
Good morning, everyone. Well, we know today is real because we had bagpipers, and you don't have a real event in Syracuse unless you have bagpipers, so I want to thank them for ushering us in a way that a man named Ed Riley would do it, with class and dignity. I want to take this moment to echo what Ed said. None of these projects of Marriott get done by one entity alone. They are done with a lot of different people, a lot of different partnerships, and people working very hard, and often in rooms with closed doors, with no press, no attention, just doing it for the right reasons. And so I want to take a moment to just point out, I think most of them are on my proverbial right, not my literal right, over here, to thank the, although he is on my literal right, and proverbial right, the County Legislature Chairman Ryan McMahon, who is also joined by County Legislators Peggy Chase and Linda Urban, Senator Dave Valesky, Councilor Nader Maroon, Assemblyman Bill Magnarelli, and I think that, I hope, oh, I see Marty Masterpole in the background as well. All of these elected officials and many more who could not be here, including the county executive, when asked to do something to make this project a reality, said yes, and said let's figure out a way to solve these problems. To me, what the Hotel Syracuse represents is the spirit of Syracuse, which says we have a great fortitude to us and we are unique. And one of the things that makes us unique is that we will conquer challenges and do it in our own way. So for years and years, we looked at this building empty and vacant, and there were people from outside the area, and maybe even a couple of cynics among us, who said the best thing to do is just tear it down and put a big box hotel in its place, the kind of hotel that you can see in any city, in any town around the United States. And those of us who live in the city or fortunate enough to have family in the city and have many of those important family experiences, weddings, proms, all sorts of birthday parties in this venue, said that's not the way we do things. We cherish the work that the people before us did, and we want to give pride to it. And so today we're here to be able to do that. All of that happened because of the partnership and lots of people working together, but it was all made possible by Ed Riley, who day in and day out, with dirty boots and ties, often in City Hall, and in other places saying we're going to get this done. So I want to take a moment to personally thank him as a resident of the city of Syracuse for bringing this building back to its glory so that we can all remember and again celebrate, as so many of our forefathers and ancestors did in this building, about what truly makes our community special. So Ed, thank you for making this a reality.
Thank you very much, and thank you for all the support that the community and our leaders have done on this to get us here. So we have a great management company here that I'm going to be turning over the keys to here very, very shortly in Crescent, and I'd like their president and CEO to say a few remarks. Michael George.
Good morning. What a great day to be in Syracuse, New York. It's truly a privilege and a pleasure for myself to be talking with you this morning. As a proud native upstate New Yorker and a career hotelier, I must tell you that there are very few projects like the Marriott Syracuse downtown to be associated with within the hotel industry, and this one is truly special for Crescent and all of the leaders that are involved with managing the hotel. Crescent has been engaged with this property since day one as relates to the development with Ed Riley, Gareth Thorlton, the mayor, and others. And the transformation has been incredible. And I don't say that with any type of exaggeration. The first time I met with Ed here at this hotel, just echoing, the mayor's comments. As you can imagine, this is a iconic and a legendary hotel. But when I first met here, there's over, at that time, 700 bathrooms, but there was only one working. There was no heat, there was no electricity. It was in, serious disrepair. But thanks to the efforts of Ed Riley, Gary Thurlston, and the entire team, there's been this incredible transformation of a Grand Dame that I know today as a hotelier is smiling incredibly broadly. I'm very proud to be representing the city of Syracuse, upstate New York, and Marriott International, as is Crescent. And I'd like to thank the entire Crescent team that's been involved with working since day one tirelessly, our fearless leader and general manager, who you'll have lots of contact with in the future, Paul McNeil, a great leader, along with, of course, our associates that are here to well represent you and take good care of you. We know we have a big responsibility, not only to ownership, but to the city of Syracuse, to ensure that the Marriott Syracuse is successful. And we will. And we're excited, and we're committed, and we're proud. So here's to the success and the future accomplishments of the Marriott Syracuse downtown. Thank you all, and to our associates, hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Great job today. Thank you all.
To bring that down a little bit. That's a tough one to follow right there. So, a couple things real quickly. Again, I'd like to thank everyone for being here. Another group that I missed was M&T. Lindsay and Alan have been unbelievably great partners for us to see that this happened. And I think, again, it shows what our community can do when we pull together and we work together. We can accomplish great things. So I look at more in the future. Another thing that I'd like to let you know is we're open. You can come here for lunch. You can come here for dinner. We even serve drinks here once in a while. So please, after this, feel free to come in, to walk around the lobby. We'll also allow people to go upstairs. On the 11th floor, you can see the bridal suites. We want you to be part of this hotel. We want to embrace it. And the last individual I'd like to thank before we raise our flags is Marriott. They've been here training. They've supported this project early on when they came and decided that they would put their flag on it. They've been here. We've driven them a little crazy. I know that for a fact. As they're all sitting over there nodding their heads. Right, Al? Not easy to get a hotel like this done and open, but you know, their partnership will ensure that this hotel is going to be around for a very long time, and that's what's important. So congratulations to all of you. We look forward to welcoming you in our home here on 100 East Onondaga Street, and thank you very much.
Happened in this building that there was just a mental toll it took on everybody when you would drive by it and see it decrepit, and knowing the former glamour that it had, and how many people got married here, how many people had parties here and birthday parties, and it was the place where our community, for our history, celebrated. So to bring it back online shows a revitalization, and again, it shows that we in Syracuse, when we have challenges, we will meet those challenges and we'll do it in our own way. We didn't take the easy way with this. There were lots of people who said just tear it down and build a big box hotel on us. You will not be able to see this kind of hotel in any other place in the United States, and that's exactly what we want, because you won't be able to find Syracuse in any other place in the United States. Do you ever think you you know what? I didn't. But I believed in Ed Riley, and I committed to him that we would do all that we could to help him meet those challenges. And often, you know, those challenges that you meet are the ones that you got to figure out, as I said, in closed rooms, late at night, early in the morning, rolling your sleeves up. It's not sexy. It's not glamorous. It's the simple work of focusing on a goal and doing it together. And it wasn't just the city and just Ed Riley. It was a number of entities across this community.
Is it overstating its significance to think that this is a magnet for other, and I'm looking at empty buildings right on the corner, some empty properties just up one street? I mean, is it cheap?
No, look, I think you're going to see more and more concentric energy come out of this hotel. We've seen a tremendous revitalization of downtown in the past 7 years. And what we've seen is once you start with one project, all of a sudden the projects around it start to go. And I think you're going to see that here as well. We have great expectations for this, and we have every reason to believe that you're going to see more and more of these buildings start to become developed.
Economic impact will be felt as well.
I think so. I do think so. But the first impact that you're seeing, and look, we're already seeing it. Everybody you talk to is excited about the Hotel Syracuse. Everybody that you talk to says either I was there and it was gorgeous, or I haven't been there yet, but I've heard it's gorgeous. Everybody wants to come and be here and be part of that magic, so that they can, create it for themselves and their children, or they can say, this is where your grandparents got married. This is where, I had my 21st birthday party. This is where we celebrated St. Patrick's Day for 25 years. This is where our community came together to celebrate, and it ties us to our past and to the people that we've loved and lost that have been important to us.